So it was him. We don't talk anymore. I feel like somebody's saying that they're not communicating or they're not in contact with someone anymore. That someone could be you. Because I've heard a smart ass remark and ain't nothing left to talk about. Okay. I heard there's nothing else to talk about. So, so I just went to the gas station real quick to get my stuff real early. And girl, I pulled up. I couldn't see the people in the store. Usually I see the man in the store or whatever. But they had a big old white van and parked in the front. Nobody was getting in. Nobody's getting out. I sat there for like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, what's going on? I didn't see any movement in the store. And I'm like, okay, I'm still stiff. Am I going to play this game? Because the way the van was parked, it was like parked in front of the store. Girl. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that don't look right. I'm like, that don't look right. Let me go across the street. Girl, it'd be like times like that. I'd be like, damn, but wait a minute. That could have been saving grace. Somebody could have been about to take me the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But it was one of them vans, and then when I looked, I could see somebody put the light on in the back and was moving around like in the back of the van. But like I said, the back wasn't open like a delivery or nothing. And I'm thinking the way this like the door is right here, and the van was like parked right there. Like once I get out my car, and it was like in a triangle, like the van, my car, and the door to the store. I'm like, once I get out this car and I walk here, can't nobody from that side see nothing, and can't nobody from the front see nothing. So I'm like, once I go towards that door, that shit don't feel right. It don't feel right. It's almost like I could feel like somebody with like a big old butterfly net. Like that was the energy that was like standing behind me, like, bitch, go across the street. This ain't the way. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was a saving grace, this ain't the way. I be thinking about stuff like that sometimes. So there could be some communication coming in from the south or from somewhere here. Also, I noticed right here with this, how to get to Sesame Street. You can't be a square. You gotta be like cool or something, right? And then we have this 5D cording that's in reverse. But it's seeming like no option, like not having many options, not being a player, and something not being a player. Or maybe this is something like when you don't have any options left or something, it's time to go to Sesame Street. Like if you can't find a mate, or maybe somebody doesn't want someone. Okay, but we got this on energy that's on this person. That's how long I've been on ya. But on is a different, I don't know, on, I think that I don't know. I think he's like an advanced AI bot. And when I say these things like this, I know that I'm guessing the regular people don't know who this is, because I could see clones, like I identify them like curly, sleepy, like angry. You know, I identify them as names sometimes. But he also seems like a sensitive, a pure one. I don't know if he like that no more, but or like I told you, this could be a masculine. Somebody is a skinwalker, and they be using other people's vassals. And people be thinking they got rid of this person, but they don't understand that the people around them is still this person. I just got the Virtuoso song. So this is kind of concerning a little bit, because this is a heavy manipulator. If you're doing all that, right? So this is somebody like, well, I got to get connected to that person because that person is attracted to that person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this person is still they self or did they get what I call eaten or obtained or something like this, compromised by this other masculine. Because I feel like I don't really see nothing in him, but I feel like it's kind of like the same. Because I think when people look at me, they don't see nothing, or they think that I'm cold hearted or I'm a robot or I don't have no feelings or something like this, but I could see his feelings. Do you understand? It's weird because I think he is like more of an event, like some newer hybrid bred individual. But I could see his emotions. I don't know if other people can. Okay, and he's like his image is like perfection. You know what I'm saying? His the body, the face is perfection. It's like women, we look at men for maybe like their stance or their strength, like physical things to mate with or to be attracted to. We do. Like I don't know. Like you could have all the money in the world, but if a girl looks at you and you have all that money and you're not attractive, she might not pick you. And you could be the ugliest, nastiest looking thing in the world and you got a lot of money and somebody will still pick you, or pursue you, a female. But then you have some females that like, okay, but like I said, because people be thinking, oh, they looking for a provider or somebody that's going to be able to take care of children, things like this. Well, I don't really want no children right now, or I'm not sure in my next season. Okay, but it's like yeah, but I'm thinking like it's like pleasing to the eye or something like this. So I think that I had to be very careful. Yeah, I had to be very careful. Shh. I had to be very careful because Lucifer comes that way. And if these masculines are connected to me, that person could be seeing one of these masculines in me that he can't stand. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. And I know that the other masculine, like I've seen like the Gemini have animosity against on, like try to humiliate this person in front of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to say something like in public to this person. Okay, like trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to dominate or something like this. And it irritated me. But like I said, we don't know. I'd be scared of that. But like you trying to tell me that when you're looking for a mate, even if you were, if this is your season to go in with a person that you're going to mesh with, you couldn't tell me you're not going to be concerned about the way they look. Second thing is, even if you were going to mate with this person eventually, or if you were going to create with this person, you're going to tell me that you want to have a baby with an ugly person? I don't think you do. Now, if God got something in store for you, I mean, that's your own, whatever this is. But I'm saying if I had to pick, okay, I'm definitely going to look for somebody that looks really nice. Like I could see me and this person's children, what they look like too. What they mind might be like, what they look like, you know? Like, am I going to want my kid to pop out looking like this motherfucker? Like, it's not shallow. It is also a natural something. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like even if you're going to have a son, like mothers look at their sons as like protectors at some point in time in their life. Like, am I going to want to pick the big, am I going to want to pick the big strapping 6'2", 5'9", masculine energy with like some physique, or am I going to pick somebody that's like 3'2" to have a child with? No, I'm probably going to pick the person, if that's what I'm here to do, was make to produce the best stock of children. That's what I'm going to do. If I want my children to have a chance to survive, I'm not gonna go in the streets and deal with street level people that might be in dangerous situations that could get killed because of what they do or how they live their life. I'm gonna get somebody that's established. You know what I'm saying? They have a prospering company or something like this, so that they can actually have a chance. It's, you know what I'm saying? So that this is not even just about physical, right? The untold her. This could also be like I'm seeing like dearly departed. So some places around here, like stores, gas stations, and things like this, they could be holding on to conduits, right, in certain areas, like basements of places or something like this, right? I'm hearing the eyes of the untold her. So yeah, this could be like somebody was keeping somebody hostage or something in a basement or down somewhere for a long time or something, and now somebody is about to get moved, okay? Or somebody's recovering a body. Somebody could have died somewhere. That those vans. So somebody could be trying to be like real cocky with the shit now. Like, yeah, that van. The whole thing about that van was like something was coming to take me, but it's like something already been taken from that little area. Like when I had a vision before, it went back to like the 1800s or like the 1500s or something like this, where you know how in Discovery of Witches, Matthew and Diana went back to that time and it was like cobblestone streets and stuff like this. Th- It's something about that a gas station that I go to, that area right there, where I've seen a vision. Like I was out there sitting there waiting and I got like a glimpse of something and it reminded me of the same area like what they were in. Okay. Because some of these are like force fields or something to me. This is just how I look at it. And I seen like that scenery with the cobblestone street and everything like right there. So somebody that I'm connected to, or you connected to, or somebody that want to get a message through, they could like something could have happened to. I was also getting like Jack the Ripper. I don't know, but somebody could have died in that spot if that was like a heavy transport spot back in the day or something. Somebody could have died there. Just a heavy, it's a heaviness there. It's a somebody's here there. So underneath this shit right here, something is here. It could be some old bones. It could be an old building. It could be an old temple. It could be a person. I don't know, but I get that feeling right there in that area, and it just gives me like a different time period when I go right there to that gas station. So. Mhm. Okay. Like these could be holding places for the way that the underground or these underground aliens or other type of entities, how they're operating in these communities that's brought up, or they're compromised by these beings. Okay. They don't like probably what I'm saying or something like this. They have the way to make the city snap at you or turn against you or act funny or whatever like this. Like it has a way to do this. And but I feel like that's like growing pains or something, like because if somebody's gonna bully me anywhere, you got another thing coming. So we also have Florida right here. Okay, this is where they're not like compromising people, or this could also be somebody talking about some elders or something like this, right? So this is how I know God is like it's something about these people. They're trying to take what I say. The reason why people say, "Oh, don't talk" or "Don't talk much," that's for people that's here on regular business. I'm not here on regular business, so you know, um, this energy here, it's almost like somebody's trying to say, "Oh, go to Florida" or something like this. Um, this is where elders go. I'm not no fucking elder. That's how I know you don't know what you talking about when you talking about me. I'm not no forever young. I'm not nothing like this. I'm right where something supposed to be when I'm this shit is falling. It's something like this, okay? Yeah. So we got Florida, and it's not in caps either. It's just little FL is falling or something like this. And again, this is maybe where they take care of elders, or but it's like the Sunshine State. Many people could have got fooled to go there. It's very beautiful. It's one of my favorite places to go is Florida. But then this It's like a little Sin City or something like this. I don't know. I just get that energy. That like with Miami, all the beautiful people and everything. It's a little Sin City. You know what I'm saying? It's like a California got the beautiful people, allegedly Las Vegas. It's still this is still it's way over here, but it is something like this. It could even be like the little rest party place for like people that work in Washington D.C. or something like this. Like so they don't have to go all the way. But there's also a heavy presence of like old blood here as well. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe this is who went to Florida. I don't know what this is because it could be like this could be somebody playing the father part or playing in that body, and they're saying this could only be one of us or something. And yeah, it's gonna be me, the newer one. Like, why would you keep the old thing and then try to get rid of me? And it may not be the original thing, and then try to get rid of me or something like this. Okay, that's weird. Like, somebody's been caught, even if this is somebody's father. Get thee beneath me now. Are we gonna have a problem here? Because I feel like somebody didn't have, if this is like a family business or a family way, somebody didn't have a problem letting your friend, your best friend, their cousin, somebody from Mexico, somebody from another country come in and sit in power there. It's just when their own child or their own produce or something like this is going to do that, you have a problem, then that's a problem with you, not me. So again, somebody don't want no other options or something like this. And like I said, this could be Sesame Street, the 5D processing, but somebody could have kept me from communicating with people on that level. And then they could have also like directly like penetrated my energy, but there could have been like five people that knew that I was the secret hidden thing or whatever. And then they connected to make that powerful thing just between us. But uh would something like everybody's been playing around in my energy since a child or something like this. But they knew there was going to be consequences. They knew that I was the most valuable player or something like this in this kind of spectrum. They all knew it and they all worked to make sure that they were successful on this earth right at this time so they can make me look unsuccessful or undesirable or whatever. And I can't go for that. No, no. So we have, like, you have to understand that my channel is different. It's not a plea, it's not a nothing, it's what it is. That's the only way that I could, or what it's going to be, or what it is. So they could be also trying to bind something that's in the underworld. They bound that, and now they want to bind what is in the heavenly presence or a heavenly mental state. So they might want to bind me on two levels, or kill the body and kill the soul. It's something like this, okay? But all of these are a den of brooding vipers to me. Okay, that's what they look like to me. You get it? All of them, no matter how polished they look. That's on that shit. I don't have to go in there, do I? Okay. Um. So again, Sesame Street, how to get to Sesame Street was the connections. The connections. It seemed like the connections in the 5D was more important than the connections. Um. If you don't have one, so yeah. Like there could be also some kind of bad dreams, or there's some kind of oppression, there's some kind of whipping people into shape. Like, you wake up like, oh my goodness, I had that dream, I shouldn't go to on that date, or something like this, or oh, I had that dream, I'm doing something wrong, oh God, about to be mad, and let me reflect on that. Like, I don't have that same server as these people. But it might be because I wasn't playing around courting and dating in the 5D, but this might be what they think is going into the future. It could be something that's going to be getting shut down because of what they tried to connect. They tried to, it's like God don't like ugly, so they hid it in the 5D. So what they thought was going to be a shoe in for them to get to Sesame Street might be the downfall why they not going to be getting there. You understand what I'm saying? Cause could you tell me how to get? I feel like this is what somebody's on. They wanted the Most High to feel like, huh? Where did everybody go? Why didn't I get in? I can't. Oh no. All my friends and family are there. It's like even if you about to pass away and they say you see all your friends and family before, well, you or I, they try to attack. They wanted you to see that they don't like you, they hate you, and they attack and they jealous of you, and then send you off something here. But it's like, oh, it's not that you think that this was hidden and you just could have your own club, um, and I can't get in or something. It's something that's an so again, if this is so, then if I look at this as an enemy or something, then it's like, oh, it ain't like, oh, since you have that and I can't be a part of it, I'm gonna tear it down. But it kind of is, you know. It's like go ahead and crawl in that box with that and get tricked or whatever like this. Because this is also if these people were doing this stuff in their head, then they were doing it in real life. So let's just say all the family and friends that you had around you, y'all made a pact like with your best friends, like, girl, we ain't gonna be messing with nobody, each other, man, and everything like this. But in the 5D, they was a full blown sexual encounters with everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? These people meet up in a 5D or another dimension and they do get it on, and they remember these encounters, and they remember them and they enjoy them because they're very much these are people that were trying to act like they were square or perfect, but they're not square, because God could have been saying, even those people, if you already have done this with a woman in your head, then you already sinned, because we got the big apple up here. You can't forget that the Queen of Wands didn't touch the apple. She was on some old natural mating shit, right? This would make her a star, possibly. Okay. But if these people created another narrative down here so that they can, covet each other's wives and husbands and orgies and everything like this, then it's like they blocked you, but that blocking was a blessing here. All right. So now these people could crawl up in the 5D since they like it there so much and stay there. But I told you, these people like they like the master things or control things on in the 3D too. That's the reason for kind of like doing it. They like to control your life, and so these are like a bunch of nerds, or people thought that they were so perfect or something and pure. But they, first of all, somebody seen that they was wrong for blocking you out, because you do have a like a transmitter or a connection to these people. So whatever they're doing, y'all kind of like a whole. If they wasn't gonna be doing what you was doing or going on that, they shouldn't have been leeching themselves or latching themselves to you. That's like that's war right there. Because eventually, if you still looking at me as the component, all of y'all, you're gonna try to put me in danger. You're gonna something's gonna be dangerous for me. All right. And then you already connecting on this 5D, because these could be very timid people. These could be also be grays. Okay. Any kind of grays, tall and short. Maybe they both working together, but it's like I noticed that they're very timid. They don't talk that much, but they don't have to. It's almost like God made me a mastermind, so I can tell when another person is building some kind of mastermind thing, right? Of what's heavenly, what's natural, what's right, what's wrong. But like I said, these people are not good as leaders, because a lot of them don't like to speak in front of people. They don't like to be, they don't. It's something like this, y'all. Okay. And sometimes when you push somebody to go run out and you just act normal and everything, sometimes people don't have that capacity. They can go their whole life being silent or not moving their mouth, but they've created another space in time or a space in their mind where they can operate. And somebody's like, I thought these people were so innocent or something, and they're quiet, they obedient or something. But no, they were having a whole world they was building in their head to go against. You see? This way, the Sesame Street way, or the normal route to death or life or whatever this is. Okay. And so somebody could have blocked me from doing this or something like this. Or this could be astro traveling. This could be remote viewing. This could be some kind of other kind of program or some kind of MK Ultra or something like this. Okay. And it's just like me being totally oblivious to this and then bringing this information out. It's like somebody looks stupid anyways. Like, why wouldn't you have wanted somebody that sees something like this on the team? So somebody could be just jealous, I think. But there's other communication that opens up here that's higher than both of these things, when you don't be out there with a lot of options. something else is here. Okay. And then again, we got this energy here with us in reverse. So maybe somebody was trying to do something here. There's some kind of communication. Okay. And then we have us and we have because if you think about it, say these are like bots or something, and the way they operate, when they see a white van, they already know what it means. They already know that when they go in this gas station, they probably not coming back out. That's the father coming to pick them up and take them for tweaking something or something like this. Well, I'm not. I don't know that. So my first initial thing is like, that's a weird van park right here, da da da, because I'm more of a pentagonal energy. I'm gonna peep that and be like, hell no, and I'm gonna go in the other direction. But these people probably go in the store and then somebody start talking to them in a different language or some shit like this. Okay, hold on hold on, and then they get in the van or something. Hold on one second. Ouch. I think Dad's gonna drop me off. And it's just like, if I'm the boss, and I find out about some shit and that can compromise my stuff, then I want them to just get stuck in there and stay in there or something like this. Since you thought I didn't, yeah, motherfucker didn't know. I don't want you to have it. Because you didn't just try to kick me out of your thing. You tried to kick me out of my thing. Hold on, y'all. That damn coffee. Hold on one second.